Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection videos channel. Here is the Flippin Fast by Hot Wheels. The Flippin Fast caught my interest when I saw this on the store because it has a working feature based on how it was presented. I checked the packaging and it does have a working feature, but that's not all. After opening the model, having it in my hands, I believed that this model, the packaging contains not only one, but two models. And it has not only that, it also has different display options based on the feature included. Because this is a nice looking, interesting model that we're gonna check out later in the video. You're gonna see why I'm saying that you're getting multiple models, two of them, when you open this from the packaging. This now, in the front, we start looking at it. It does not have a paint design in the front. I'm treating the front as this fin that points downwards because the paint design is actually from the top. There's a triangle structure at the bottom that is part of the base, but that's interesting. We're gonna see why this is a triangle shape that is important for the next model that we're gonna see, including in this model. At the left side, because this is a single-seater, the left side, it features two large-sized wheels. They're the same size, and that's interesting because Hot Wheels often make their models in such a way that the front wheel is a regular-sized wheel and the back wheel is a larger wheel, but we are getting something that is very large wheels. They're the same size. The Hot Wheels logo, it may look like it's reversed, but that can be fixed later. There are some casting details. Let me try to focus. Okay, you can see that there. I think there's an exhaust at the back that is in the front of the back wheel, and some lines at the bottom. No paint designs here, but that's okay. If you're saying that this part is kind of moving, that is important for the Flippin Fast. Looking at the other side, it's the same. We're not seeing any differences. There's the exhaust line just in front of the back wheel. The Hot Wheels logo is kind of turned, but that's okay. And there's no paint design here. At the back of the Flippin Fast, there are these motor structures, two exhausts, I believe, and some lines for the engine vents. There are even some engine vents at the top that we're gonna see later. There's a back fin in color yellow because this is the second edition that I checked on the Hot Wheels wiki online. The first one I was not able to get it, but that's okay because this one is a recolor from the first one. So I think, if I remember correctly, there are already three variants, and this is the second variant of the Flippin Fast. All the paint designs are at the top, and the reason why I'm okay that there aren't any paint designs on the sides because they placed more paint designs in this model. You're gonna get that later. The paint design at the top features a very large Hot Wheels over the green metal body. This is a metal body, and the paint striping in yellow. At the center is the driver. That's kind of odd looking because this is essentially a, let's just say it's a fidget spinner. At the back are the exhaust and some structures of the motor. Kind of weird, but the driver can actually turn here because this is a fidget spinner, but we're gonna see the feature as we explore the model at the bottom. Here's the surprise that I'm saying to you. You're getting two models instead of one because this being a fidget spinner, it's actually two cars in one. The other front part of the car is actually the base that is made of plastic, and it's another car. Being the base, at first I was thinking, which part is the top and which part is the bottom? I know that fantasy models often have a plastic body and metal base, but I'm surprised that this one has a plastic base and a metal body. I can say that this is the base because of the copyright information that is found in the front. And the rivets, two of them, are found in this side of the car at the bottom. But since this is a different car, it has engine structures at the back fin, paint design over here. So I can say that this model has lots of paint designs on the top and at the bottom. That is unusual for a Hot Wheels model in the main line. That's a fantasy model even. Let's see the working feature. The driver can rotate. The driver has a helmet. There's a visor over here and a visor over there. Originally, you flip the driver with a visor that's facing in the front. Therefore, it's got to look like this in the photo, in the card back. But since the driver can turn, you can flip this. Okay, here's car number 1, car number 2. It's not flipping. Let me just turn this. Car number 2, wherein the driver is facing backwards. If you're using your imagination, this is for display. Turning the car over here, this is car number 3. Again, the driver is facing there, but we all know that this is the back of the car. But again, with a little imagination, you get to have car number 3 and car number 4. That is the actual configuration for the second car, because the engine is the back and its front is tapered. So that is car number 4. But I guess if you want to be strict about the number of cars in this model, it only has 2. This is the second car, the yellow base, and the first car, that is the green metal body. In the center, by the way, of the car number 1, that is the main car, there's a circle over here. I guess that's gonna be the gas door or something else in the fantasy model. Not really sure about that, but I'm guessing this is the gas door. How does the working feature work? Like any fidget spinner, you hold this between your fingers. I'm gonna hold it like this, and you flip it like that. Very fun model. You get more than just one model. It has a working feature and different display options of this model, the Flippin' Fast. So let's say if I want to display this as car number 2, I'm going to do it like this and put it here. It's rolling. Car number 3, no, make that 4, I guess. Again, it's the driver is facing over there, and we get to have another display. This is car number 1 and car number 2. We're getting multiple cars in this single fantasy model. This is one of the fantasy models that I think is worthy to be added to a collection, because you're getting multiple cars and this has a fun feature. Not only that, you can do this as a fidget spinner, and you can just turn the driver like that. You just flip it for another alternate fidget spinner. In addition to the wheels, by the way, the large wheels can also be a fidget spinner. Maybe they omitted the driver's wheels so that there can be multiple options. Oh, right. I guess you can also display the car without the driver, so that's gonna be car number 5 and car number 6. Interesting, huh? Very fun model. Multiple cars in one packaging, but of course it really depends on how you want to display it. That's just me using the imagination, because this is, by the way, a fantasy model in the fantasy world of Hot Wheels. Let's go for car number 1. This ends my video art for the Flippin Fast by Hot Wheels. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.